It's no surprise that people are obsessed with this spa. There's a tram that's been converted into a sauna, which hints at the history of this old building, and it has that viral cinema room that you've been seeing everywhere. But of course, it's a tourist hotspot. So I'm going to get pruny to figure out whether it's worth it, how to beat the crowds, and to find out the secrets they don't tell you about on social media. So I was really nervous because I had dragged my parents out of bed at 7 a.m. to visit this spa, and they actually really wanted to cancel the night before because we had a big night celebrating my mum's birthday. But before you call me a terrible daughter, wait until the end of the video to see their reactions. Check-in is really easy, and they print out these wristbands for you so that you can access these massive locker rooms, and then it's up to you to explore the spa. There are over 30 different wellness experiences, but I have a feeling that the cinema room is downstairs, and it's definitely going to get crowded later. It felt incredibly special to be the only person in that room, and I've tried to replicate the experience as close as possible for you here. It showed a lot of different scenes on the screen, including one that reminded me of Finding Nemo as well. This room was cool, but it wasn't my favorite because overall it was a little bit small, and I'll show you this when we come back later in the morning. There are a lot of other small rooms on the underground level, which include steam rooms, saunas, and also this foot gym, which I was really confused by at first, but they had instructions on how to fill it up and then swap between the cold and hot water. There was also an underground waterfall room, and this reminded me so much of the water jets my dad used to stand under to get a massage. Speaking of which, I did go up to find my parents on the ground floor, and they had fallen asleep in the room of dreams. And I can't blame them because these waterbeds were so comfy, and it was so soothing to lie down in the darkness. Next door is another relaxation room, which I don't think I should pronounce. But just like all the other rooms, it's visually stunning, and it's one of the few rooms that feels like you can have your own space. There are water stations to make sure you stay hydrated, and the most stunning places to rest and eat. Something that I regretted was not booking the buffet because the food looks so good, but also healthy. But we had lunch plans, which ended up being our favorite pasta in Italy. And we did still manage to fit in these free meringues, which a lot of people were crowding around for. I also regretted not staying until the end of the day because they end with a classic Milanese aperitif. Even though the weather wasn't very good, the outdoor area was my absolute favorite of the whole spa. For something that's pretty much in the city, it's peaceful. One of the first things you'll notice is the bright yellow tram that's been converted into a sauna. And this is also a really great spot to take photos. Maybe not for us though, because some nice girls helped us take the most awkward family photo ever. Outside the tram sauna, there's a cold bath, and I have to warn you, this is cold. So I didn't stay in there for very long, but I have something better to show you because this is my favorite spot in the whole spa. This pool is one of the bigger pools, which means that even though there's a lot of people, you can still find your own spot in the pool. Well, sort of. And this pool is also a great meeting point, especially if you have a larger group that wants to explore themselves. And then there's one more outdoor pool at the back, which I don't think a lot of people realize exists, but I think my parents like this pool the most. And I realized I had the Asian parent stamp of approval when I saw this. Mum then told us she had discovered a secret at the spa. Just so happened to record it all as well.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Have a good day. Enjoy your
Yeah, I will come back
relax.
to this room later.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah, we have a lot of events in these
Have you?
rooms too.
Oh.
Yeah. At let me see. We have like one event that calls fungo. It's mood. That we put some mood, apply some mood on our legs.
What time would that
And
be?
so let me just check what time it is, because we just changed our event times, because now it starts the winter. And then it'll be like 12:30.
12:30.
12:30 we're gonna have like event in this room, so you can come back here and enjoy us.
Oh, okay, great.
It's for free.
Alright.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's included in the price that you paid.
But it was only 10:30, so we decided to go back to the cinema room. I was trying to take some videos, but it was impossible to get shots without other people. So we just decided to enjoy ourselves because we didn't want to put too much pressure on getting the perfect shot. At 12:30 p.m, we went back to the salt room for the event, and one of the staff members taught us how to massage our legs to improve lymphatic drainage before moisturizing them. And the key here is to massage upwards towards your body. And it was a good thing that they gave us a lot of cream because my dad kept dropping his. And you should know that this sort of behavior runs in our family blood. I came here for the viral spa shot, expecting it to be really crowded and full of influencers. But instead I left with this awkward family photo, which will never see the light of day, and an appreciation that my parents are still living life for the first time and doing it in their own silly ways. Stay silly and kind. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see our next adventures, because there's more of the Italy trip yet to come. Look after yourself, and I'll see you next time.